Today is a great and amazing, incredible day, and I'll tell you why. Because it's a Germany day, a brief history of German Christmas markets. Without further ado, let's get into this reaction. Let's go.
The tradition of the German Christmas markets goes back to the Middle Ages. Yes, the first Christmas markets were already mentioned 600 years ago.
600 years ago? The first Christmas markets were mentioned 600 years ago. What were they selling 600 years ago? That's crazy. What a history. That is amazing. And I think the Christmas market, I think originated from Germany, right? Let me know in the comment section if that's true. 600 years ago though is wild. I thought she was gonna say the German Christmas market started in 1925 or something like that. Do you know what I mean? Like something, in recent history, but 600 years. Wow. That is some real heritage.
The oldest ones in Germany are in Bautzen, Dresden, Nuremberg, and Augsburg. At the very beginning, Christmas markets were organized near churches, so people could go to the church after or before visiting a Christmas market, and also to stock up on food and everyday items before the winter time. People were buying gloves, hats, furs, wooden baskets, shoes.
That makes sense. Because I was thinking, what are they buying? They're definitely not buying glug and like mulled wine or whatever and like food. But I'm just like, they didn't have all those things back then. And then she said it's basically that they were stocking up for Christmas. I'm sorry, stocking up for like the winter period, like gloves and hats and food and potatoes and produce and stocking up for like the cold winter. That makes sense. Makes a lot of sense.
And toys.
And it makes sense that it would be outside of the church because the church is where the community goes to. They go to the church. Where's the best place to set up a business? Outside of a community place. A church. Makes perfect sense.
And right before the Christmas day, the meat vendors started offering products so people in the city had an access to meat for Christmas. For hungry ones, there were some bakers selling baked goods. And also the musicians provided entertainment. In the past, Christmas markets were organized in the time of Advent, which is also time of Lent. So apart from Advent Sundays, there wasn't the time for eating fat foods and drinking alcohol.
Are we close to Lent? Alexa, when is Lent? Alexa? Oh, it's plugged out. My partner plugged out my Alexa. I was about to ask it when Lent is, but I feel like Lent is quite soon, right? Or is it happened? Or is it happening right now? I'll have to check that out in a second.
Even on the 24th of December here in Germany, the most simple meal was served just on the 25th.
What's that? I know this is some type of sausage, some type of bratwurst, but what is this? Someone let me know in the comment section below.
The real celebration started. Usually,
is that duck? Looks a bit like duck. But what's that? What is that? Oh,
with a roasted goose or duck.
Roasted goose or duck. I thought so. It looks like a duck or goose.
Nowadays, Christmas markets fulfill another need, the need of social gatherings. This started already in the 17th and 18th century. Also, at that time, Christmas became more a family celebration than a religious one. Even the decorations changed over time. Nativity sets, figures of saints and Christ or stars were replaced by non-Christian elements such as snowflakes, deers, Santa Clauses, and snowmen.
It's so bad. Like, I feel like the majority of people in England now, they associate Christmas not with Jesus and with like the nativity or anything like that. Like, it's really changed. Even in my lifetime, which is not that long, I'm not saying I'm very young, but not that long. Like when I was a kid in the 90s, I feel like the nativity and Jesus and Bethlehem and the shepherds and all that type of stuff, it was a bigger deal than it is today. Like today, when kids think Christmas, they don't think Bethlehem and Jesus and Mary and the wise men. They think Santa, reindeers, snowman. That's what they think. It's crazy how things change.
After the First World War, the Christmas market was nearing its end. The big department stores opened and those offered the toys and other products that people usually were buying at the Christmas market.
So the toy stores kind of destroyed a bit of the Christmas market then. So the Christmas market was literally where you went for everything. But now it's probably like, I wonder when it got reinvented then, because she's saying that it basically was decimated because of these big corporations, these big shopping malls, these big shops and stores selling toys and all this type of stuff. I wonder when it had a renaissance of like, it came back with like a new lease of life and a new interest, because now Christmas markets are so popular. They've expanded into the UK, and the UK now, like, there's a new Christmas market popping up all the time in the UK. We can't get enough of them. We love a German Christmas market. I'm not sure if they're very authentic, but we have one in my city. So yeah, I'd love to go to a German one where they have the real stuff.
A much cheaper price. In this case, the Christmas markets rapidly lost their economic importance. But thankfully, the vendors started selling more regional products. And that was also the time when the first carousels or even cinemas appeared at the Christmas market. A visit to a Christmas market was becoming an event. And this is what the people wanted. Christmas markets here in Germany were also closed in the Nazi time, as well as during the Second World War and a good century after it. And also in 2020, the Christmas markets closed completely. And
Though I remember it. I remember it very clearly. That was such a sad Christmas, 2020. Lockdowns in the UK, we couldn't leave our homes, and Christmas was spent not with big gatherings, and like it was weird. There was a Christmas where we were stuck in London because we moved to London for a little bit. My family lives in Leeds, and they said basically you can't travel up the country. They said you can't get in your car and drive to your family's house during Christmas time. Don't you think that time was crazy? Nobody could predict that would have happened. That pandemic was the strangest thing we've ever experienced. You have to admit, it was weird, so strange, like a once in a lifetime occurrence. Because it's not that I don't believe there's going to be another pandemic. I don't believe that the way that we reacted to the pandemic, I don't think they're going to get another reaction like that. In the sense of the entire globe locked down and shut down, and people stayed indoors, and I don't think they're gonna be able to get people to comply like they did before, which is gonna be interesting because I don't know how they're gonna contain any viruses. I think it's just gonna have to be herd immunity, and people are just gonna have to get sick, and it's gonna be I don't know, could be devastating. There's another pandemic coming, and I reckon I'll see it in my lifetime. I reckon we will see it. I don't know. We'll just have to see. I also believe that, this is all my conspiracy theories, but I think we're going to see like like in like if there's a war, it's something to do with cyber. There's going to be some type of cyber attack where they're going to shut off all the banks. I could see that happening. I don't know. I could see that happening. I mean, if COVID can happen, anything can happen. It's just how I feel. I don't know about you guys. Let me know in the comment section.
In 2021, they were open with many restrictions. Also, this year is very particular due to energy crisis in Germany. Other than this, nothing really stands in the way of enjoying mild wine, the scent of roasted almonds, and the taste of fried potato pancakes.
What is that?
And of roasted almonds and the
fried potato pancakes. I just feel like you have all this delicious, wonderful food that I've never tried. I hate it. I hate the fact that I've spent 30 odd years, I'll tell you my age, on this planet, living next door, literally just a bit of water separating our two countries. Do you know what I mean? Grew up in the UK. And I've never been to Germany and tried this wonderful food. What is life? I'm like a kid in a candy store. Like when I go, like I'm probably gonna come back like 10 stone heavier than I am already. It is because I'm gonna eat everything. I am. I'm gonna go to the Christmas market and try everything. Yeah, and you guys are coming with me because I'm gonna be filming everything. But it's not gonna be this Christmas, unfortunately, because I can't get there this Christmas because I don't move back to the UK until next year April. So next year April. So we're looking at summertime in Germany next year. I will be visiting, and I'm excited, very excited to visit. And yeah, it's just gonna be amazing. I'm gonna film that entire thing. It's just gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun, and you guys are gonna help me with suggestions as well as to where to go and stuff. So yeah.
Taste of fried potato pancakes this year. In Germany, we have 2,500 different Christmas markets with 85 million of visitors every year. Some of them have up to 300 different stands. Christmas markets are extremely crowded, especially in the evening time. So in trend now are more cozy and smaller Christmas markets. For the kids, there are fairground rides. In Frankfurt, I counted at least 5. There are plenty of traditional German street foods to try, like bratwurst and anything actually in the bread roll.
Okay.
And for adults, there are plenty of alcoholic beverages. My favorite is Feuerzangenbowle, but this is for sure not the only one. As well as potato pancakes and also winter specialities like raclette or.
I'm very hungry. She's just listing off all this food, and I'm just. Guys,
I counted at least 5.
I have to rewind it just to hear everything again because I think I was just salivating.
There are plenty of traditional German street foods to try, like bratwurst.
Why do you have so many different bratwurst? Why do you have so much sausage? I love sausage. You have so many varieties. In the UK, I've said this before, but we do. We have like maybe 3. Maybe 4 varieties of sausages, guys. 3 or 4. 3 or 4 types of. We have Cumberland. This is what I know. Lincolnshire sausages. And we have English breakfast sausages. We have pork and apple sausages. And that's about it, really. That honestly. And then we have almost like a hot dog sausages. That's about it, really. When it comes to sausages, we have no more than 4 to 6 varieties of sausages in the UK. You guys have I don't know how many you have, but I keep seeing a new sausage. I need to try all of these sausages. I need them all in my mouth. That sounds so suggestive. No. I need to try them. What is this as well? What is this? This looks like some delicious braised. It looks braised, like some meat that's falling off the bone.
There are plenty of traditional German street foods to try, like bratwurst and anything actually in the bread roll. And for adults, there are plenty of alcoholic beverages. My favorite is Feuerzangenbowle, but
I'm gonna make my own. I'm going to make my own mulled wine because I'm currently in Asia, guys. I'm currently in Vietnam and just doing a bit of traveling before I will move in April back to the UK. And I don't think there's no Christmas stuff here. I miss European Christmas. I miss mulled wine. I miss Christmas treats. There are none here. So I think I'm going to make my own mulled wine. Because I need it. I need to find some Christmas decorations as well from somewhere. This is just reminding me I need to go Christmas shopping because I need to decorate this Airbnb because it's looking very clinical in here. Very clinical, and it needs to be more Christmassy. So that's what I'm going to do. This is just reminding me, guys. Sorry, this video's all over the place. I'm just chatting. I'm just being random. But do you know what's weird? You guys like me just talking. So, yeah.
This is for sure not the only one, as well as potato pancakes and also winter specialities like raclette or fondue.
What's a raclette? What's that?
There are also some incredible baked goods like those huge pretzels and many, many sweets.
You have different varieties of pretzels. Of course you do. There's not just one pretzel, there's loads of pretzels. I've never tried a pretzel before. Oops. Oopsie.
Regional specialities like here in Frankfurt, the Bait Mansion, but also speciality from Nürnberg, which is Elisenlebkuchen, which is the gingerbread without flour, my favorite one.
Oh,
you can also find this Bavarian staple, the
what is that?
Gämknödel. And if you don't like German food, there's the
Can you explain what that is? She didn't explain, she just said the name. I don't know what that is. Is it a dessert? Is it savory? Is it sweet? I don't know what I'm looking at.
Knödel. And if you don't like German food, there's also a lot of international vendors offering international food.
I'm not interested in international. If I go to Germany, I want German food. I'm sorry, I'm not interested. If I go to a country, if I am visiting a country, I will be eating unless I'm staying long term. So like I've stayed in Asia long term. After a while, you crave like Western food, but like if I'm visiting and I'm on holiday and I've only got a week, I'm not eating any Western food. I'm just eating the food of the nation. So and there's so much to eat. German food to eat, so I'm eating German food.
So as you can see, the Christmas market adopted very rapidly over the centuries. I am very curious to see what needs is going to fulfill in the future.
Awesome. Yes. And the thing is, Christmas is my favorite time of the year. So I just can't wait to just go to Germany and just go to your Christmas markets. The history's there, like 600 years of history. Amazing. And the fact that the Christmas market was almost destroyed by the retail industry, and basically the German Christmas markets kind of had to evolve to survive and like reinvent themselves and like offer all this amazing all these delicacies that are not available in like standard stores year round. It's amazing, absolutely amazing, and I cannot wait to go. Yeah, I have to. I'm so hungry right now. My stomach's growling. Guys, I'm gonna get some food because it's made me really hungry. Guys, thank you very much for watching. Oh, by the way, before we go, remember, we have a live stream happening. I will put the date on the screen at the end, so make sure you stay to the end so you can see when our live stream is. It's the first live stream that I'll be doing. The first time I'll be speaking to you in like real time, so I'm a bit nervous, like I said before, but I'm really, really excited to get to know you guys and establish a community, like create a community, because it's not really a community until we all like hang out. So there we go. It's gonna be a Christmas live stream, and yeah, it's gonna be fun. So guys, until next time, I will see you very soon.